And here's the opener again. Is that another pounce resisted? Shadow Burn, Curse of Agony, Spell Lock, Hard Casting the Fear, gets bashed. Okay, he power shifts into Kitty Cat, gets the rip up, goes for Moonfires, another Fear comes out, and Amuya has to sit this Fear in caster form. This is spooky. Wait, how did he get out of that? I have no idea, because Trinket's on cooldown, but he gets out of the Fear. Feral Charge. Another Fear comes out from Bob. Bob goes for the Immolate, he cancels it and goes for a First Aid instead. Amuya still feared, Curse of Agony'd up. He can. The fear broke early and he decursed himself. That's how he got out of it. Shadow Burn, Curse of Agony. Amuya, what are you doing? He feral charges back, but he dies. The dots from Curse of Agony is too strong, and Bobby brings Amuya down. 2-1.
Thanks. Thanks.
No way crits, right? No way crits. No way crits. Yes, let's go.
In this tournament, I was a Conflagrate spec, so I wouldn't be wearing my Shadow Resistance against me, because then you just get melted by the fire. But almost every other Warlock in this game is going to be Shadow spec, because they have the 4-piece T3, which increases corruption damage by 12% and makes it very powerful in combination with your other spells. So here we have these two Warlocks going at each other. One of them's got the Fell Hunter banished already. It's Corleone X, the EU player. He is got Debs on the run as both players pop spellstones to remove the dots on them, redotting each other up. Now it's a reversal where Debs' Fell Hunter is out and ripping Corleone X, while Corleone X's Fell Hunter is in the banish. This is anybody's game at this point, as fears go out, dots are ticking Corleone X down, the pet is shredding him, he has nothing he can do to come back with that health, and Debs takes the first round.
Hunter instead of what's it called? Seductress or whatever?
I don't know, that's a tough call. If somebody could open up with a Seduce onto the player and then a Banish onto the Fell Hunter, then do a COE or COS and a big nuke to open on the player, they might win. But these two players are going safe. They want to use the Fell Hunter because the Fell Hunter is going to do some work no matter what. You don't have to rely on landing a very critical crowd control. You just set that guy on him and he's going to tear him up. Looks like Corleone X has come out with an early advantage in this one, but Debs and Corleone X separate, and Debs manages a banish on the Fell Hunter while he gets his strategy back in gear, comes back to Corleone X, reconnects, dots are up on both players. Debs is going for the kill, but Corleone X manages to melt him down just before he finishes. Very close duel on that one.
Holy shit.
Improved hamstring proc. Ryujin can't move. He used a shrink ray on him. Mega Night Elf has no damage.
Mega Night Elf is now Mini Night Elf. He pops the Shadow Reflector.
Well, the Noman Shrink Ray falls off. Mega Night Elf gets bigger.
So one big thing about this Star Shard is that you don't need to be a Shadow spec priest if you're using Star Shards as your primary damage. So this priest, the thing he has over all these other priests is that he's always ready to heal as well as damage, instead of having to swap in and out of the form.
Kicked on Shadow. Goes for the Star Shards, but he needs his Power Word Shield up.
Execute.
He needs to put it up.
Oh my god, that was down to the wire. I think Mega Night Elf had about 1%.
He gets the pounce here. Gets up some Rake, some Rips, some Moonfires, some Insect Swarm. Believe it or not, there's way more dots on the Warlock than there is the Druid right now. And here comes a Fear. He gets Feral Charged. Another Fear. Can X naturally trinket this one? He does. Slippery Pete might be getting low here. Moonfire, Insect Swarm.
Huge damage from the Druid. The Druid almost managed to melt Slippery Pete. Here he comes, closing the distance.
Oh, Sapper.
Oh my god. The Sapper killed Pete.
Tooth is done, so there's going to be no spell pushback on Edifer, which means Edifer is going to be able to get a heal off really outside of range here, which might be a good reset for the Hunter. Now, the Hunter doesn't have Scattershot yet, except the Hunter is about to Scattershot. Maybe, there it is. And here's a Chain Lightning from Edifer, but the Hunter doesn't Scattershot. Edifer's going to be able to do so much damage before it happens, and Edifer's going to get trapped. So
By a shred of life. Do you even lift hangs on. Gets the bandage.
Edifer has one cast. Does Edifer have enough cast to beat Do You Even Lift here? Who's going to Shadow Meld, eat and drink a little bit, using one tick of the drink and the eat off. As Edifer's out of mana, but can Edifer get enough damage? He goes for the heal instead. Here's the Chain Lightning on Do You Even Lift?
Oh, no crit on the Chain Lightning. That might be game over.
A rank 1 Lightning Bolt, and Edifer is really going for the parts here. Here's one more Chain Lightning on Do You Even Lift, and there it hits.
Resist?
Holy shit, he's a 9
He resisted.
He has 1% health, and he's done. So that means that Edifer's going to be able to get some hard casts on a Do You Even Lift without any sort of interrupts onto him.
Improved wing clip procs, very fortunate.
And Edifer is going to decide what he's going to do here. Is he going to heal himself? I mean, he's got the mana, he's got the health advantage, but Do You Even Lift is bandaging in the corner. He's going to go for the kill, possibly.
It's over, bro. This Hunter has no healing powers. Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
Like the Hunter has a CC powers. There's a freezing trap effect, and if he knows how to drink walk, which he is, he's going to get as much range as he can from Edifer, which means he's going to be able to outrange him. And if he's able to literally...
Oh, concussive shot crits!
Holy fuck! Edifer's so low on mana.
Just enough.
To heal himself.
He keeps the mana down with the Viper Sting.
He's out of
There's
mana.
no
Edifer
poison cleansing totem out, so Edifer can't do anything.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing.
Big plays. Big plays by Do You Even Lift as he evens the score 1-1 in the
Ooh, the bash into the roots. Just need to do that. Hit him with it. He does have abolish poison up. He's teleporting. What the f... Oh my god.
And Big P being a nice guy is going to call for the barrier on Alicia, but I guess not. He's going to go for the scatter shot immediately to get some range here. And Alicia's going to go for the polymorph again, but Big PvP Man's not going to have a skull this time. So he's going to eat the whole polymorph, and Alicia's going to be able to pop all...
Oh my, melted the cat. Big PvP Man was late in sending the cat onto Alicia, as Alicia had Big PvP Man in a sheep for a good second or two before the cat moved onto Alicia, at which point Alicia instantly melted that cat and is now going in for an easy kill in the dead zone of Big PvP Man. Freezing trap on Alicia.
If Big PP Man can reset this with freezing traps and scatter shots, I mean, he has a shot.
That's right. 5 seconds remaining on freezing. 4, 3. Freezing traps broke.
He's got us.
Concussive shot procs. Big PvP Man also threw a net onto Alicia, but Alicia ice blocked immediately. Oh.
As Slippery Pete starting a hard cast, he gets a slippery, a drain life on him, a slippery drain life.
Oh, big shadow burn.
So much damage on the Gizka, and Gizka is...
Okay.
You sound like a robot.
RoboBob, nice.
Viper Sting on both of these hunters. Scatter and concussive shot traded. Scare Beast coming out from Duty and Live, but he feigned deaths it off instead. And Viper Sting's refreshed on both. And Bean has a little bit of mana. Do You Even Lift does not. Do You Even Lift is moving in for an auto attack, but they trade nades for Dark Iron Bomb. Dark Iron Bomb lasts a little bit longer. He gets a scatter shot, feign death, freezing trap.
The double nade action. The melee. Come on, Bean, finish him. Improved wing clip from Do You Even Lift. He goes out into range, but Bean is ready for it and gives both Viper Stings are up.
Freezing trap on the pet. I like it.
Pet is just getting on him. Snickers has kind of been slacking. I think it was a feign death that sent him running back. Concussive shot procs for Bean, but Bean is now and Do You Even Lift is sitting on a lot of mana and a lot of health. I think the gear really makes a huge difference here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Bean has no mana whatsoever. I mean, it's still close, though. They're sitting at the same health pool. Do you even lift is now So now it's just a melee hunter v melee hunter fight.
Oh,
Bean
hell
is blink
yeah.
clipped.
We got the melee hunters going out. Where are the ZG Weps?
Dark
Pop 'em
Iron
out.
Bomb. Bean moving out for a little auto shot. Damn.
Ooh, very
Viper.
smooth. Auto shots while Do You Even Lift is in the stun, and then runs back into melee range before Do You Even Lift can get a couple shots off. But the gear difference is too much.
Yeah, the Nerub weapon there.
Buy it. This is actually the worst. So the Len is gonna nade before him. Resist. Really, bro? No way. Please, please. I'm gonna blind here. He's gonna block maybe? No? He's not blocking this. So I guess I can sap. And he will lose this.
Shisho's gonna take a lot of damage here, and he's gonna pop his second sprint after the prep, and he's gonna go back on Edifer with a huge gouge. He's got the, searing totem onto him. It's not gonna be a real stealth. It's gonna be able to kidney shot Edifer here, and Edifer honestly is not taking a lot of damage. He's kind of tanking this entire thing, and Shisho's gonna vanish. Here comes Edifer. He's gonna try to heal himself with another cheap shot onto him, and Shisho's gonna do so much damage in this cheap shot. Another gouge. He has no vanish here, I don't believe, but he's gonna go onto him. He's gonna try to kill the totem here, the blind. But the searing totem's doing so much damage. 2% on Shishio. He's gonna hit the searing totem. He's gonna bandage himself. 2 seconds on Edifer's blind. Excuse me. The sap. Holy shit.
Oh my god, man! That sap was so close.
It was so quick too, and the restart off of that eat.
If we weren't on the PTR right now, then that might have had a spell batch right.
Oh, no way! No way, dude. Imagine he wins this because of... Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Alright. This would have been my second duel, guys. Slippery Pete. Ah, that was late of me. A little bit of fear, dude. I will get the cheap shot off, though. That's game. Oh, he's got a dot on me, dude. I mean, he might get a little bit of distance. Yoink, dude. That didn't crit. No way. Oh! Wow.
And let me see the 360, Big P. Let me see
360 aim shot, the signature move. Let's see it. There it is. He's
spin
to win. Spin to win. Boof.
And he's done for Big P. Takes game 1. Let's go.
Changer for that one was the shadow resistance worn by Kepto. And Pete is not copying that strategy. He's keeping on his 7 pieces of T3 and going for the big damage.
Well, there's a lot of damage going out, that's for sure. Here's a Tidal Charm on Kepto from Slippery Pete into an Immolate. He gets the connect. He goes for a Drain Life. He's trying to stay alive here. Spell Lock comes out.
Spell Stone, Spell Lock. You got the light. Oh my, Pete! Let's go, Pete! Thanks for playing. Amazing job. Next up, we got Slippery Pete versus Big PvP Man. We're down to Whitemane, Fairbanks, and Europe. In the winner's bracket, our grand finals will be a NA versus Europe epic match. Something people have been dreaming about in Classic WoW. I don't know what Slippery Pete's strategy is here. He put a COE up on Big PvP Man, but it looks like he was going for a seduce. I think he
Real
meant
Talk's
to
COE
use.
is going to be more important because he's going to use as many Searing Pains and Emulates as he can.
No,
He's
no, no,
gotta
no,
dead
no.
zone the Hunter.
That was
He's
an
gotta
error
dead
by
zone the
him.
Hunter.
I think he
You
meant
think
to
so?
use a COS so that he could open with a big Seduce, because COS makes it so the Seduce is pretty much guaranteed to land. But oh my gosh, Slippery Pete somehow managed to do an incredible amount of damage to Big PvP Man and come back after a terrible opening. If he can just bust out of this trap and get some more dots up on Big PvP Man, he might be able to get the W here.
But Real Talk's Big PvP Man is eating and drinking his way away from Slippery Pete.
Oh,
It's not like
oh
it's not like
no.
he's just being up with those dots.
Oh
Big
my
PvP
god.
does so much damage.
In the last seconds.
5, he's got Soul Seeker, the KT weapon, as well as
Damn.
Wand of Fates. I mean, this guy is seriously kitted. Like he is.
You're right.
He's as geared as somebody could be without ITS.
Yeah, this is really like a matchup of two almost as geared as you can be players. This time, Pete's opened up with a Seduce onto Big PvP Man and a Fear onto the Pet. We've seen this before when Pete was dueling Roman Reigns and knocked him out of the winner's bracket. Big PvP Man manages to not take very much damage as he lands a freezing trap onto Pete. This could be going well for Big PvP Man if he doesn't get feared and dotted up like he is.
He gets seduced during that entire trap, and then honestly, Slippery Pete comes out of that trap with nothing gained, nothing lost.
Oh my gosh.
Big PvP Man takes so much damage, gets all the dust on him, he gets the Shadow Burn onto him. Big PvP Man's getting so low here, he's got to be able to.
Oh my!
Holy fuck!
Big PvP Man pulls off the new
charge into the dead zone. He's got possibly a net coming out in this round. But if Big PvP Man's using a PvP trinket, he can trinket the net.
Here we go. There's no net equip, so if he does equip a net, it's going to have to come from a feigned death. As the damage starts piling on, Corleone fails to get into the dead zone as he takes a decent amount of damage. The dots are once again ticking on Big PvP Man, but the distance is there. He's blasting him down. Corleone X does not have the Goblin Rocket Boots, but alas, Corleone X did not use his Fel Domination last round, so he's able to re-summon the Warlock Voidwalker, and that gives him another 3000 HP shield. There's just no way that Gray Screen with all those dots on him is going to be able to tear through all those shields as Corleone X 2-0s Big PvP Man and takes the PTR Tournament Championship.